perfect match means finding that person that just makes every nerve in your body tingle with excitement.
I like it spicy.
I'm gonna lead with my heart, and I'm gonna keep him strapped away.
I think we're all looking for clout. Like, if we're gonna be realistic, come on. We've all been on reality shows before. We know it's a Netflix show. We know there's a lot of clout, a lot of drama. I think everyone's got an element of wanting to find love and find that person. But I'm pretty sure we all wanna get a nice bump on social media. Yeah?
Well, listen, I think I could say it better than that. Yeah. No, at the end of the day, you always want to be hopeful to find love or find your person or something like that. But obviously, like at the same time as someone goes to a normal job, this is our job. This is
true.
You know, this is how we get on, and then we go back to the real world and we build off of that. So, I think there's different motives for all of it, both for getting clout and finding love.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, I think us with the strategy shows, we just kind of went head on and just tried to stay authentically ourselves and date how we normally would on the outside world, and maybe try to lead more with our heart than with our head.
Yeah, I think for me, I think there are two very different kinds of dating shows, but I think in general, just being able to like have that confidence and that I maybe didn't have before Love is Blind, and kind of bringing that into Perfect Match was definitely really helpful.
I would agree. I was hoping Micah would be there, not as a match, obviously. I was really looking forward to meeting her, though.
Oh my God, period.
Aww,
I pulled you right in.
I knew there was something there.
I knew there was something there.
I knew you were a nice girl in real life.
You know what I was not hoping for? Any of my exes. I don't know anyone else. Who do you think? Maybe,
to be fair, I don't watch a lot of reality TV myself. I tend to stay away from it because you get like PTSD a little bit when you watch it. But yeah, I mean, there's some people you definitely see throughout the shows. I'm not gonna name drop here, but you definitely see them, and you know them by face at least that you'd want to meet them. But
yeah. I think my goal was not to like lead anyone on or be a disservice to anyone else, and just kind of like follow my heart. We're all there because, you know, we're hoping that we've got a perfect match, and I think when I was in that situation, I knew exactly what I was after, and that wasn't this other person. It was the person that I chose, and I thought the absolute world of her. I think the absolute world of her. So yeah, it's always tough as well when there's two girls involved and you don't want to break anyone's heart, and I also don't want to be a dick and like say the wrong thing, but after a few tequila shots I kind of tend to do that. But yeah, it was it's gonna be interesting to have to watch that back.
That's a tough one.
They all were pretty playerish in their own ways.
Yeah,
honestly.
In which way?
In that aspect, they all did.
They all pretty much played us like some fiddles sometimes.
Yeah, we were all. I was played like.
It was giving symphony.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Best part of the show for sure. Best thing that we left with was our friendship with all the girls.
The sisterhood, it's still going, it's still strong, and it's not ending anytime soon.
I think a big red flag is like the man who's like the loudest in the room, like just trying to go for all the girls instead of trying to just kind of focus on one and see how that goes. Like, yes, we have to date and explore our options, but at the same time, I feel like as women, we like a man who knows what he wants.
Yeah, the men that I'm sorry, not men. The boys that use the excuse, well, I have to explore my other options. Well, oh, I'm an option. Well, I'm going to opt out of this then.
Yeah.
I think every single, I've done 2 shows now, and I think both of them I've learned a lot about myself and like how I handle emotions, how I handle situations, and like how I perceive myself more than how other people perceive me. Because no matter where I go, someone's gonna think I'm a dick. I think Izzy told me that like day 4 or something like that. People are gonna think horribly of me, but for me, it's like a building point for myself and how I view myself and being able to stay true and happy with myself.
Yeah, just to add on to that, I think the best thing about these shows is we film it a year ago, so like you get to see the version of yourself that you were a year ago, and we've lived 100 lives between these time frames. So I think that's the best thing about it is I get to look back and be like, okay, that Harry today wouldn't have done that. That's how I'd handle it, and you get to like self-reflect a lot. So I think that's my favorite thing about doing all this stuff is like, you know, maybe there's some things that you don't like seeing in yourself, and you get to see it from someone else's eyes, and you get to grow from that and make sure those mistakes don't happen again.
For sure.
100%.
That was very well said here.
Yeah, for me, it was learn when to put the tequila down. Too many tequila shots, that's for sure.
No.
Unless we're hosting.
Yeah, hosting could be fun. I think, I mean, I'll speak for myself. I think I'm done with the reality dating aspect of it. Reality in general is fun, but you know, the dating point of it hasn't seemed to work out too far.
Yeah, you've hit that roadblock.